Dude, what the hell going on? It's your boy Rex here. Hope you're having a good day, blessed day, happy day, birthday, all that good shit. I hope you goddamn working hard and doing everything you need to do. But today we're gonna react to this might be a good idea, and I seen The Rock holding a belt. Um, I don't think The Rock need a championship belt. For what? I don't know. He don't even be there enough. But I can say the same thing for Roman Reigns. He don't be there enough. But The Rock is, The Rock. He don't need a championship belt. For what? Cody Rhodes is not gonna finish the story this year. I feel like Cody Rhodes might finish the story on the next day after WrestleMania, which might be that Monday, because that Monday the crowd be live. I mean, he might finish the story, then Damian Priest might come and fucking take it or something. So that might be a good idea too. Damian Priest come take it. Yeah, I ain't think about that one. But yeah, Cody Rhodes ain't gonna finish the story. It just the story gonna continue. We gonna keep that story alive. He gonna get it, but we ain't gonna. If it be who it could be, you got the Rock. I don't. The Roman Reigns ain't gonna lose this year. Um, Rock, CM Punk ain't gonna get it. Jinder Mahal need to be Seth Rollins. That way Seth Rollins and CM Punk can fight. Cause I don't think CM Punk don't need a championship right now. He don't. Who else? Who else in the mix? Drew McIntyre can fight Jinder Mahal. So, oh, that'd be fire too. Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. I'm throwing out ideas, but I think Cody Rhodes don't need to finish the story. I think Roman Reigns need to keep the title just a little bit longer. I think him and The Rock will be bigger than Cody Rhodes, but that just is what it is. But hey, let's see what the hell they think. Let's see what they think, cause I know they thinking something that I ain't thinking.
Hot takes video. Let's get right into the first one,
Let's
which
get
comes from
into
Bully
it.
Ray, and this is his take on
Bully
the road to
Ray?
WrestleMania and why The Rock should be the WWE champion.
No.
Roman goes
Okay.
over at the Rumble.
Okay.
Cody wins the Rumble.
Right.
Rock versus Roman at Elimination Chamber.
Okay.
Rock wins.
Okay.
Rock is your Universal Champion.
No.
The match becomes Cody versus Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Cody pins The Rock. Coming out of WrestleMania, you now have two opponents for Cody Rhodes that he did not defeat. He never beat Randy. He never beat Roman. You have two quality opponents, main event opponents for Cody coming out of
I kind of see, but
I'm
no.
giving an alternative idea.
It
that
still
I
be
think-
alternative with my alternative. It'll still be alternative, cause Cody can face. He still can face Roman Reigns. He still can go out the bloodline. He still can do that, even with my idea. He still can chase that. Why it gotta be WrestleMania though? Like, why does that have to be WrestleMania? I don't know. I guess that's where the story ends, and you start a new chapter the next day. So, but I mean, I see what he's saying. It might can work if you think in longevity. But if you think in longevity, Cody Rhodes still chasing Roman Reigns, it still work. You still chasing because he on a whole nother level supposedly. So I can see it. I can see where you're going.
create some
But at the end of the
confusion.
day, they want to keep the suspense. But people gonna think Cody gonna win. People think Cody gonna win this year. The suspense is there. I would rather see Roman Reigns win and him hold the belt to the next WrestleMania. Well, shit. I mean, if Cody wins, then what the fuck they gonna do with Roman? Nothing. He need a belt. I feel like Roman Reigns need a belt. And we won't know until we get it off him. Because I don't know how Roman would be without a belt. I don't feel like he'll have that same aura without a belt. I just don't. Like Cody need a belt. I feel like that intensify him. But Roman, I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Going in makes The Rock your champion, which is complete shock and awe. What
It
I'd like to
is.
hear from you guys is, do you like the idea or not?
I like the shit out of it, Bully.
It's
The
a business.
business of pro wrestling is not just the business of winning the title.
Oh, it's making money.
It's the business of making money. And that is exactly why The Rock should be champion.
Honestly, when I first heard this idea, I thought it was terrible. I was like, what is this nonsense?
But yeah, the Rock being champion will make it'll make sense too, cause Hollywood, and it'll bring another crowd that they probably ain't got to lay eyes on the Rock. But I mean, I get it. Shit,
But the more I think about it, the more it does make sense. The Rock winning would be a big shocking
It
moment,
would.
and everybody would be tuned into the road to WrestleMania. And also, a lot of people would be watching WrestleMania because they want to see The Rock, who is one of the most famous people in wrestling, to headline WrestleMania.
Yeah.
On top of that, we do get Cody and The Rock and Roman all in the main event of WrestleMania. And Cody Rhodes beating The Rock would also create a future match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes down the line, either at SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania. I don't think this is a bad idea. Honestly, I think it might be a good idea, and it might be great for the WWE if they want to book more things in the long term. So Bully Ray might be onto something. I know it's not
I
something
get
we
it.
want to see, because personally we all want to see Cody Rhodes win one-on-one against Roman Reigns and dethrone him at WrestleMania.
It don't matter
This
who the
does
championship
make sense,
belt
and
is.
honestly,
Who was
it's
on.
not a bad take at all. I would not be mad if this was the route that WWE went down. Honestly, I wouldn't. The next hot take comes from
R-Truth
Film
has
Insanity. They
possibly
say
turned.
R-Truth trying to join the Judgment Day has the possibility of turning into the next Sami Zayn bloodline storyline. Maybe Truth could win from the ordeal as well. And I totally agree. I think R-Truth joining the Judgment Day gives me those Sami Zayn vibes. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to
It does a little
change
bit. The
dynamic
committee,
of the group, and I do think it's going to lead to Damian
the
Priest
comical
getting
part
out
of yeah,
as well.
it does.
So I could see a lot of good things happening from this. I don't think R-Truth is going to win a title.
No,
out of this.
hell
I
no.
think the boat of him winning a world championship or maybe even a mid-card title has kind of sailed at this point. He doesn't even need it because everybody likes R-Truth just because he's R-Truth and he's hilarious. The next hot take
Yeah, he
says
don't need it.
R-Truth could use another run as a heel or tweener. His heel run was underrated and short-lived. R-Truth as a heel in 2010 and 2011
It was-
some of the
yeah.
best work of his career. I totally agree, but he's at the point of his career where
He
doesn't
don't need
to turn
it.
heel. He's too likable. Everybody likes cheering and laughing at his jokes, so I don't think he should turn heel or
Yeah, our truth is when you don't have to have a title and you ain't got to be a heel or a goddamn babyface. You can just be like right in the middle. Like you good. You ain't gotta do too much. You just be yourself. Our truth at the point where they could just say, "Hey, talk about this. Go out there." That's all. Our truth is at that point. I like that point.
become a tweener. I think he's perfect in this baby face role.
Yeah, he's perfect
The
in
next
the
hot
babyface
take says
role.
Gunther would have been a top guy all throughout the 2010s, and I know that it seems that way, but with Vince McMahon booking things, I don't agree.
Don't
I
see
think
it.
Gunther would have basically been Vladimir Kozlov, a foreign guy who looks like a dominant threat but isn't taken seriously in that ring and becomes
My
a
favorite
comedy
wrestler
act,
right
especially
now.
with Vince McMahon booking things. So Gunther came to WWE
In
at
the perfect time.
honestly. You know, I don't think he would have been dominant or a top guy throughout the 2010s. Cam says Seth's current title run has been the best work he's ever done and will continue to get better as it continues into this.
I feel like Jinder Mahal need to take that title from Seth Rollins, and him and CM Punk confused without a title. Because I don't think at this point Seth, he really don't need a title to face Punk. He can do it another time. I don't feel like that don't need to be like a title match because I don't feel like Punk need to be winning a title this quick. But I'm quite sure it's gonna happen. But I don't think he need to be winning the title right now. So that can make for Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre for the championship belt, and Drew McIntyre winning from Jinder. That should be A1. That should be A1.
CM Punk
It's like I said, they could talk about the 3MB, 3LB, 3MB day, what the fuck it was, and yeah, they could talk about them days, or like they can go. They got a long history, so they can go anyway with that.
And while this run has been pretty decent, I don't think it's the best work of his career. I think Seth Rollins in 2015, a part of the Authority, that was the best Rollins. He was on fire. He was having the best segments. He was a WWE champion. And he was, even though he was running away from everybody, it still worked with his character. So I do say 2015 Seth is a lot better than this. But this one isn't bad at all. I'm not mad at
he
it.
chilling right now.
Ryan Trahan says Edge going to AEW was a terrible decision. However, Christian going to AEW was one of the best decisions ever. And he's doing
Christian on AEW was probably one of the best because Christian he over there going crazy. Him and Edge going over there. I feel like Edge didn't need to go over there because he was already. But like I said, he wanted to go. I don't think it was about the money for Edge. It was just he wanted to go with Christian and ride the wave with Christian. Edge just want to go over there and have fun. I don't even think Edge really give a damn about none of the other shit. He just want to go over there with Christian. End it with Christian. That'd be his best friend. That's all I think about that. That's just how when Christian beat Edge, I love that.
so well over there. I don't think Edge going to AEW was a bad decision.
It wasn't.
I think it was a good one for his career. In WWE, he really wasn't doing anything. So I understand why he left to go to AEW.
And then he said he was at a point where he had won everything. You won all the titles. You got everything. Now you just wasting time. He said that time could be spent for somebody else to elevate. So, I mean, that was for business. I like it.
To work with the future of wrestling.
Then he
And I
came
think
back and
enjoys
did
working
better
with
work.
younger talent and teaching them how to be better in that ring. So I can't say anything about him going to AEW being a bad decision. And he gets to work with his best friend Christian, and I'm
That's
sure
all
they're
that
gonna have a
matters.
title run down the line as well. So literally, I do not see why people think this is a bad idea. I think it was a good idea.
Great
and trust on
idea.
his part. The next hot take says AJ Lee returning to WWE is a bigger deal than Sasha Banks.
That is a lie. That is a lie. Don't say that. I like AJ Lee. Love AJ Lee. But her return is not bigger than Sasha Banks. It is not. It is fucking not. It is not. Because I'm quite sure people now probably don't remember AJ Lee. Now, back then, yeah. But now, I'm quite sure they don't. I remember AJ Lee. I just love AJ Lee. I used to love AJ Lee. I remember when Big E hit her ass. That shit was funny. I know he'd be too, but that shit was funny as fuck.
Coming back. And while I do love AJ Lee, and while
No.
I do think her pop would be louder initially, I think that Sasha Banks is more important for the future
Exactly.
of WWE. Just because
I love
Lee
AJ Lee.
returning might just be a Royal Rumble appearance or maybe a WrestleMania match, and that's pretty much it. It won't be more than that. However, with Sasha Banks, she will be back for a long time to come, and because of that, it will be a bigger deal.
Yeah,
Like I
she'll
said,
be there more.
It's all about the next 5 years, not
Glasses
just
are
maybe
fire.
one moment or one
The
match
head is
or
fire.
even one feud. So Sasha Banks coming back is a lot more important. Uncle Joe says that LA Knight is what Mr. Kennedy was supposed to be.
I kinda
And
agree with
when I
that.
first saw this, I was a little confused.
I
about it, but
kinda
the more
agree
I
with
thought
that.
about it, the more I see the
I agree with
similarities, and
that.
The comparison does make a lot of sense. I do think LA Knight is better than Mr. Kennedy. Just
Yeah.
because he's got more of that cool attitude.
Yeah, he got way more cool attitude, and he wrestled way better. I love LA Knight. LA Knight, yeah, I love LA Knight. But Mr. Kennedy was that guy too. Now, don't get me wrong, Mr. Kennedy was that guy. Mr. Kennedy, that nigga was fire.
And vibe to him, but I definitely do see
LA Knight got that
comparisons,
extra.
and I do think that Mr. Kennedy was supposed to have this career if it wasn't for that injury to Randy Orton. So this is a good hot take. Dino says that the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match was the best
I
one
don't
of
remember
all
that one.
time.
Which one was that
And
one?
I agree. I think the whole Brock Lesnar part in the beginning, the first half of him just destroying everybody was so fire. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
Drew
Brock was having
McIntyre
fun.
taking him out of the ring, eliminating him was great as well. I think Edge's return was one
Oh,
of the
yeah,
best
okay.
returns of all time. And then you had Drew McIntyre win, which was
Okay.
a great decision.
Yeah.
This honestly was the best Royal Rumble, I think, as well, of all time. Death Grip says that
All
CM
time.
Punk and MJF had the greatest feud ever in professional wrestling. And I don't know about the greatest of all time.
It was
I
great,
do
but
think
it
it's
was not
one of
the
best.
greatest.
Definitely a top 5 or top 10 feud because they really had some of the best storytelling and it went on for such a long time and it had a great finish. I really wish that we could have seen CM Punk and MJF continue to feud after CM Punk won the championship because I think that would have led to some
Would have been great.
great work with MJF being the devil. But unfortunately, we couldn't get that.
I don't think 2020 was the best. I think it had some of the best returns. Well, I don't want to say that because I don't remember. The best, that's hard. Because one with Rey Mysterio went from 1 to 30, 31. That was great. That's hard. That's hard. Because you'll have to pick like returns in there and who started, who finished. It's a lot to go into a WrestleMania. I mean, a Royal Rumble.
That because we got the whole CM Punk injury, then he got suspended because of the fight. But whatever. Anyways, this feud was absolutely epic, and I hope that we can.
Yeah,
get
this
these
feud
guys
was
to
great.
feud one
Seth
more time
Rollins
down
and
the line. That would be
they
dope.
feud gonna be great.
Wrestling Stan says Austin Theory isn't that bad.
I've been
that
saying
people
that.
think he is.
I've been saying that forever. Austin Theory needs to be a babyface. He don't need to be no heel. Whatever the fuck they think, he need to change that shit. He need to be a fucking babyface. He ain't bad. I just think that he not in his element right now. He need to find himself.
And I agree, Austin Theory is really good. I don't know why people don't like him. I think he's
I love
solid
Austin
in the
Theory.
ring. I think he has good mic skills. It's just his character right now
Thank
is
you.
so dry. I think that Triple H has done a bad job at presenting him as a character. He really doesn't have one. He just is always out there saying, I'm the best, blah, 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 and that's pretty much it. I think Vince McMahon booked Austin Theory a lot better, and I wouldn't be mad if
I didn't
WWE
like this
returned
shit.
to that Austin Theory with the whole selfie gimmick. Akash says that Dirty Dom should win the Money in the Bank 2024. He is the wrestler who has improved the most.
He's
in the
been
past year.
great.
I wouldn't be mad about Dom winning. I think it's a great choice. However, there's 2 other people I think I want to see just a little bit more become Mr. Money in the Bank, and that is number 1, LA Knight. He definitely deserves it, and I think he lost a little hype. But aside from that, I think that winning the Money in the Bank could give him that momentum right back. If not him, I would love
still
to see
got
Drew
that
McIntyre
hype.
become Mr. Money in the Bank. I think he deserves it as well. I think he's long overdue a World Championship run, and I think he would be a great Money in the Bank holder. If we could somehow get Drew to take Damian Priest's contract, that would be even better. And honestly, I just thought another name, Sami Zayn, would be a great Money in the Bank winner as well. We've always had heels. Maybe we got to switch things up and give it to a babyface. Two-Way Two Sway says most people in WWE can't cut a half-decent promo anymore. And I unfortunately have to agree. I think that just too many people don't know how to cut promos. I don't think they're that great. I think there is a true lost art in promos. I really do. It's a lost art. It's unfortunate. Hopefully things can change because promos are crucial for professional
They
wrestling.
definitely
If you
are
can't cut a
crucial.
Promo, you can't really make it.
Promos
Some
are,
people
to
do,
me,
but, you know.
promos to me, if you think about it, they're like album covers. If you get you a great promo, people will tune in. Get you a great promo. But at the same time, there's some greats that didn't cut promos. They wrestling was fucking great. So, hey, that's just me. That's just me. Undertaker didn't need to cut a fucking promo.
No, it's very difficult. Mr. V says
Don't
that
see him.
John Cena needs to turn heel before he retires. He also needs to have one more WWE title run as a heel.
It's too
I
late.
still want to see Hollywood Cena one time before he retires. I think it would be so good. A part-time John Cena as Hollywood Cena with his entire faction, an NWO-like faction. He could do the whole Hulk Hogan thing in WCW with the NWO. I want to see it. I still do. It's probably not going to happen.
No,
but
it's
I
too
don't
late.
care. I want to see it. And I'm going to keep trying to manifest it into the WWE. Jelly says that Samoa Joe should come back. I totally disagree. While I love
No,
Samoa Joe,
I think he
just
do.
won't do anything in WWE. There's just too much talent right now in the promotion. Samoa Joe is far better off in AEW as the world champion. I think he's going to do great things with that championship title run. And the last hot take says LA Knight's hype is dying.
I don't
And
agree.
I sadly have to agree with this. I think that WWE has lost a lot of momentum. He's no longer in the top 10 for merchandise selling. And also, he's not getting the same pops from the crowd, which sucks. Hopefully, things can change because LA Knight deserves
They've
to be
been-
at the
they've
top
been
of the mountain,
fucking-
and I want to see this guy become a world champion in 2024. Anyway,
Yo, they just started back showing them. They just started back showing LA Knight. When they went to, where was it they went? They went somewhere and it was fucking just the best crowd I ever heard in my life. Man, where was it? They went somewhere and LA Knight wasn't there. It was crazy. Like they don't even have him on, they ain't have him on the show for at least about 2-3 weeks one time. I'm like, why not? People love LA Knight. Why I guess they want Cody Rhodes. People don't want, man, that shit's stupid as fuck. I love LA Knight. I don't see nothing wrong with LA Knight, so hey, it is what it is. But it was a great video. If you like the video, like, comment, scratch it. Peace.